for me, buying the bush is preferable than buying a place that is developed. Now, buying property in a location that is still people have not thought of, people are yet to consider, or probably a place that is not really developed, you make more money naturally more than places that are highly developed. Now, how do you check profit? How do you actually determine profits in business, right? You check that by percentage, the increase, the rise, especially the duration of the time, how this one moved and how the other one moved. Now, let me tell you. Now, if you look at some in place like Abuja, there are top major areas that are prime locations, right? Now, when you talk about the likes of Asokoro, the likes of Maitama, Wuse too, a lot of those areas. And as well, Guzape, right? You discover that the people that bought these areas when it was still a bush, they made the most biggest money. For me, now, the percentage of the return that they made in their property, those who are buying now to be able to live it in the next other years to come, yes, they might not really make that kind of percentage return. Now, let me give you a quick example, right? I came across a woman, very interesting conversation, and we had interest in buying the property that she had with one of my clients, right? And when we started this conversation, this woman stated something that really blew my mind. The woman bought the plot of land at the rate of 15 million, and that's about 8 to 10 years ago, right? Now, she bought it. In fact, the time when she bought that area, the place was just complete bush. Pit activity were not happening, and she just bought out of it, right? Now, that area now is one of the high thought areas, very close to Koza Church. If you know Koza Church in Guzape, is a big location, top big politicians everywhere. Guzape now, one of the most smart area. But now listen to this. Now, when I did my check, that property she bought at 15 million moved from 15 million to 750 million. Now listen, from 15 to 750 million. When I did my check, that was about 4,900%. 4,900% return on investment. A property of 15 million naira turning to 750 million. So you can't be able to compare such kind of percentage, 4,900% that she got. It will be a bit difficult to be able to see, like currently right now. Now, the property is selling for 750 million, right? Now, you can imagine what needs to happen to that particular price before it can increase, the percentage can go up to 4,900% again. How many years need to go? Or possibly, the possibility of that. That's going to be billions and billions, right? It is possible, but that would not happen as fast as the one that happened to her because she bought when people have not looked at that direction. So the speed at which property goes higher when the location is underdeveloped, the location is still the bush. It's much faster when people start coming in there than when the place is already, a super city. So I think we need to correct that kind of mindset, right? In my opinion, right? So check out for something really, a location that is yet to come up. You will make the greatest return. The best thing you need to do is simple. As long as you have done your due diligence, everything is intact, please secure the place. Keep your documents. That's for me.